Hey, it's with Eldora Chess, and today I have a fun middle game exercise, and it's very interesting. In this exercise, black made one inaccuracy, and white punish it all the way to a win. Okay. First, we have to say that it was black's turn, and he probably didn't play a2 because then white could play e6, and then he probably didn't like his position, and his rook is under fire, so he just went for the natural looking move, the very natural looking move, very simple move, d6. But this game allows white to play for a move that makes black's position a living nightmare. So I want you to find the move, so pause the video and find the move. If you don't find it, I will give a tip in the next segment. Okay, I give you a little tip. It has something to do with back rank issues. Okay, and in the next segment I will give the solution to the exercise. The move you have to find is knight g5. And if you haven't found the move knight g5, just stop the video again and now think how amazing that move is. This move forces the opponent into a very, very bad losing position actually. Let's analyze. So the knight is attacking the rook. So your first reaction is to move the rook, but if you move the rook, it's going to be checkmate on the back rank. So wherever your rook moves, it's going to be checkmate because white has total control over the e file, the open e file. So you kind of forced to play e3. Then he takes with the rook back, and now your position is still in shambles. Let's analyze. White is still threatening checkmate, and you don't really have a good move because let's say you play f8 with the king. We go to an endgame where your dark square bishop is not that good, and I have an extra pawn on extra h pawn, and if you try something else, for example rook d8 stopping the checkmate, I just go rook e7, and now I have this beautiful pawn for me to grab, or I'll just take your bishop, and you cannot protect both. And you have a weak b7 square. So another move you could find, a very unnatural move, is maybe h6. This is what I put this exercise in engine, and I thought it was a clever move, but it's still bad for black. But you just go g4. He cannot take the h2 pawn because you're still threatening checkmate. So he's kinda, there's not many moves, but the engine gives this. But it's still very bad in my opinion, because now I just go with tempo on the bishop, and this position is so bad for black because his rook is on h6. His king is not that central. This knight is a beast. His pawns are weak. And let's say you go here, what the engine recommended, or you go... The engine recommends this, which I find crazy. You're just gonna pin yourself, but it's the engine, I don't know. And then, yeah, it's this position is loads of trouble, and here you just gobble the pawns, or you're just gonna gobble the pawns, or you're gonna just use this beautiful knight to attack the f7 square, and this position is just totally lost. So thank you for watching the video, and before I end the video, I just want to say, like, when you're in a game and you just play, okay, I just play a rook d6, and let's go, let's fight. Even a simple move as this rook d8 can totally lose the game by a small inaccuracy. Can totally lose already the game at the highest level. So that was my lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed the video.